Amber Rose is in the building. What up, baby? You look good.
Thanks, boo.
It's cracking TV shows out here.
Man, I'm a busy girl.
Nah, there's a lot of things going on with you in your life, man.
Yeah, for sure.
The VH1 show, that's big.
Yeah, and it's a late night show, and there's not a lot of women in. There's like no women in late night.
I was about to say who's on late night?
I can't even think of one. Well, besides Chelsea lately, but I think her show's over now.
Yeah, so I think she's on Netflix.
She's on Netflix.
She's finished. It's Amber now.
Yeah,
that's it. Shit. It's my time to shine, man.
So it's called The Amber Rose Show?
The Amber Rose Show.
Nice. Congrats, babe.
Thank you so much. It comes out July 8th at, it's a Friday. So every Friday from then at 11 o'clock.
So what's like the plans for how are you going to make this show different from everybody else on late night? Because you're all over the competition.
I mean, I do, but the thing that makes my show different is that
it's you. I know.
Well, one, I'm on cable, okay, so I can say whatever the hell I want. I can curse. I don't have any filter, which is awesome. And then I'm like a mix between Howard Stern, Chelsea lately, and Conan, because there's a lot of dry humor as well.
So Chelsea's lately kind of like with the comedy. Howard Stern, because you say whatever the fuck you want.
Yeah.
And Conan?
Only because I just love Conan.
Oh, okay.
I like tall, skinny guys. Come on.
And Dr.
Phil, my shit.
He's producing the show, right?
Yes, he's producing the show. And yeah, I know it's like an unlikely pairing. Me and the doc is what I call him. But yeah, we just meshed well together, and it came together really well, and he completely has my back. And the cool thing is that Oprah like co-signed him, and now he's co-signing me. So. Is big.
Was this your idea originally to have a talk show? Did they come to you? How did that work out?
Just because I'm so amazing, they came to me.
Talk your shit, please, Amber.
Nah. Yeah, I did like a slut shaming segment on The Doctors, which is a daytime talk show under Dr. Phil, and Dr. Phil seen it and was just like, I don't know, just kind of like love me. And we're both in the business of helping people just in different ways. And yeah, and he just loved it. And he was like, you need to have a show under me, and I'm going to make sure it's a fucking hit.
That's some big shit.
Yeah.
What's going on with the Slut Walk?
Slut Walk is doing well.
And explain to people who are just tuning in that, because you've never been on my show, explain exactly what the Slut Walk is. I know you had so many people show up, but just explain it once again exactly.
Exactly what it is. Yeah. Okay, little background. In 2011, there was a woman that was sexually assaulted on a college campus in Toronto. And, she went to the authorities and told the authorities. And then the police officers came to the school and said, you girls can't be dressing like sluts and expect guys to not want to touch you, which is victim blaming. You're basically saying that because she had on what she had on, enticed a man to touch her inappropriately, even though there was no consent involved. So they started a slut walk, these two feminists from the school. And, I just got inspired when I found out about it, and I just decided to put my name on my own slut walk. And it's for rape victims, sexual assault victims, double standards, victim blaming, slut shaming, anything that we deal with as women. And I am happy to say that my dear friend French Montana is donating a percentage of the proceeds from his album Mac and Cheese 4 to my slut walk.
Nice.
Yes,
Salute
he called me
French.
last night and told me that, and I was like, French, I love you, bro.
Love it. He's bringing light skinned niggas back immediately.
Right. So he gets it. I mean, the fact that he has a mother and it could happen to her at any time is just so like, kind of like when you talk to guys about that, they instantly get it at that point.
When it comes to the slut walk and everything you're doing, I agree completely with it. But now we're talking about double standards. As a friend, I think I need you to help me relationship-wise.
Sure.
No, I'm just keeping it real, yo, because there's things that I do.
Yeah.
I'm just being honest. There's things
No,
that
I
I
love
do.
this. I want you to be honest with me.
I need you to help me.
Wait.
I need my friends' help.
On top of that, I am now the host of Loveline. It is no longer...
She's getting it in.
It's no longer Dr. Drew. It's the Amber Rose Loveline with my friend, Dr. Chris Donahue. So this is what I do.
This is what you do?
Yes.
I love
All right, so I'll be the first guest. Listen, there's things that I do in my life that if I ever had kids, I would not want my daughter to do. If I had a girlfriend right now, I wouldn't want girlfriends to do. But you know how it is. How do you feel about that whole double standard? Like, men do certain things they consider a pimp, but women do certain things in the world. I didn't make these rules up, and I'm sure you've heard this.
I understand that.
Yeah, and then the world calls them hoes or sluts.
Well, it's bullshit. I mean, that's just the bottom line. It's bullshit. The fact that we are all humans and we are all sexual beings, it's just like we all like sex. Women like sex just as much as men do. We are just taught from our parents and from society that we are supposed to be uncomfortable with that and act like we're very virginal so men would like us more. And men can say, hey man, I just fucked 4 bitches last night, bro. Ha ha ha.
Can I be honest though? For me, it's not even the sexual act with women.
Yeah.
I agree. I talk, all the women I've come across, they're just like me. They want to do it just as much as we want to do it.
Right.
I think it's more how the men talk shit. Like, that's your girl? Yo, I fucked her. Like, you know how dudes are out here.
Yeah.
I think it's more that upsets me.
I
don't know if girls talk like that.
I think it's actually cooler when a guy is like, that's cool, but that's my bitch now.
Really?
Yeah. Because sex is sex. Sex, it's just how a guy can say, yo, I had sex with her, baby, but it didn't mean anything. It's still like that for women. We can have casual sex with someone and have really no feelings involved. It doesn't necessarily have to be like we're always in love. Maybe we just want to get laid. It doesn't necessarily have to be that.
Apparently all the ones that are with me fall in love with me. So yeah.
Well, you're just such an amazing guy. But yeah, it just doesn't, I just think that it really needs to start with the parents when you have kids. And just know that your daughter will do slutty things, and that's okay.
Damn, I'm never having kids just because that one line.
I'm just saying, and I say slutty, in a very positive way. I use slutty because, that's what people would say to a woman that does anything sexually and is confident behind that. So that's why I use the word slutty, but and not in a derogatory way. But yeah, I mean, if when I go speak to colleges, I speak to the guys mainly, and I say, hey, have you ever called a woman a hoe? And they're hesitant to raise their hand, and I'm like, of course you did. But I want you to sit down, and I want you to think of the act that it took your mother to have you, right? Your dad busted a nut in your mom, bro. Like, your mom got cum all in her, and she screamed for it, and she wanted it, and she thanked Jesus at the end,
Then the guy is gonna say, no, my mom made love to my father in a pleasant way. They made love.
Not if you got a stepdad.
They didn't know their mom got fucked doggy style directly in the basement.
Of course she did. Of course she did. And then, if you got a stepdad, your mom's a hoe too. And I also say that in a way because in society it's just like, if you got 2 baby daddies, you're a hoe, right? But your mothers, you have half brothers and sisters, but nobody ever looks at their mother like that, right? Because your mother is up here. She's almost godlike to you because that's your parent. But really look at every other woman as a parent as well, or she will become a parent eventually. That's going to be somebody's mom, and that's also somebody's child. So take that into consideration.
Is there any borderlines though?
What do you mean?
Like, there's girls out here getting, like, what's the borderline of slut? Because there's girls out here getting trains running them on all types of shit.
That's what they want. Don't be judgmental. I mean, the thing of it is that when it comes to porn stars, right, we use porn at our convenience. When we're lonely and, we're in Europe or we're away from our peace or whatever, we'll put on some porn and we'll masturbate and use these women at our convenience. And then when we're done, it's like, ugh. Fucking porn star. You see a porn star on the street, you're just like, ugh, I would never.
I don't say that. I say, hi, my name is Sus1. I would like to meet you.
I mean, I'm just saying, usually, and we use porn stars.
They do shit on porn stars, so I don't know, yeah.
But yeah, if a woman likes sex, I mean, guys run trains on women all the time, and it's like they are praised for that. But if a woman, listen, and don't fucking lie either, you over here. Most women would if you could pick 5 celebrities that you would love to sleep with.
Okay.
Think about them running a train on you and how fucking amazing that would be.
Yeah, but see, that's the thing. When it happens, I didn't make these rules. Like, see, I got to sit with Amber more and talk to her. Yeah. But if a guy if I get a train run on me by 5 bad bitches, what are they gonna say about me in the media?
That you're the man.
Yes.
But you wouldn't date a girl that's ever had sex with a celebrity, you told me.
No, I didn't say that.
Yes, you did. Yes, you did.
It depends how it went down. It depends how it went down.
He doesn't date girls that have a past.
Just like you're a fan of that porn star, right, whatever, or whoever it may be, you know, women have sexual appetites as well. And if we see someone that we're attracted to, especially someone that we see on TV, it's very enticing. And then we meet them and it's like, wow.
See, that's that's the first time a girl's ever explained it like that. But no, I'm serious. But there's other women. I'm in the club scene every night.
Yeah.
There's women in the club scene that chase these types of dudes, not because of the sexual aspect of it, because they know who they are and what they have, and they're trying to get a come up.
Yeah, but listen, for you to say that, right, you're basically insinuating that the guy's dumb, right? So I always laugh at people that say, like, you know, Amber's a gold digger. That's why she dated Kanye and Wiz. But you're really just saying Wiz and Kanye are dumb as fuck because you let me take advantage of them for years.
No, I can't speak on them. I can't speak on your situation because I don't think you're a gold digger.
They never say. They never flip it though. They never say like Kanye's stupid or Wiz is stupid. They always say Amber's the one because they always refer it back to women. They always do that all the time. And the thing of it is just like, why can't it just be ever love? It's never just love. You know what I'm saying? It's always like
it could be love. But we're in the same business. I'm in the clubs every night.
Yeah.
I know specific girls that told me that nigga's gonna pay my rent.
So
actually in Vegas, I was just in Vegas.
Who cares? Let her get her rent paid.
So my question to you,
I want my rent paid.
My question to you is,
yes,
5 years from now, that same exact woman who told me that this weekend, I'm not gonna say her name and blow her whole entire shit up. Should I wife her knowing that? Because I feel like once you have that mentality that you're going to give it up for money.
It's not true. If you need your rent paid, you won't. Listen, at the end of the day, right, a prostitute is a prostitute, right? If you do not want to marry a prostitute, you should not marry a prostitute, right? But if you are dealing with a man and you are having sex with a man and he wants to pay your rent, you should get your rent paid. It's not like this. Okay, perfect example, right? When you meet a girl, and the first thing you're like, damn, I want to fuck. Like, I really want to have sex with her. So you take her to the movies. You take her out to eat. You know, you buy the popcorn, you buy the soda. By the time, you know, you spend all the money, it's about $300 in New York, right?
Right.
What's the difference between doing that and then actually taking that $300 and handing it to a woman and saying, hey, I want to have sex with you?
That's a big argument with a lot of my boys. They say you're paying for it anyway or whatever, blah, blah, blah. Yeah. I agree.
Society tells you that you're wrong.
I need the hunt. I don't know. I need to feel like, she likes me.
But that's,
even if it's a lie.
But that's the thing. That's your personal preference. It doesn't necessarily. What?
I didn't know what she was saying.
So that society tells you that is wrong. That you have to take them to the movies. You have to go about it in a certain way. And then when you finally have sex with the girl, if it's just not it, it's not it, right? But you could pay the girl and have sex with her and it's still not it. So society tells you that is the proper way to do it rather than going through prostitution because it is illegal. I don't say that I condone it. I don't promote it or anything like that. I'm just giving you a different view.
You know what I'm saying? It was rocking. I met this Spanish girl, bad one. She was all on me. I was like, oh, this is my fucking lucky night. You know what I'm saying? It's going to be a movie tonight. Right. She was like, I want to go home wherever you're going. You know what I'm saying? I was like, thank you, God. You know, every prayer that I could possibly think of at that moment.
Right.
Got to the hotel. She even went as far as to do certain things. You know,
like what?
She put her mouth on me in certain areas. You know what I'm saying?
Okay, she gave you oral.
She started to.
Okay.
Yeah, Amber's gonna be great at the VH1 show. She started to give me head just a little bit, and then she stopped and said, "So how much we talking?" I said, "What?" And this is now most dudes was like, "Are you kidding me? How much you gave her?" You know what I did? I said, "Sweetie, I don't pay for that type of stuff. I'm sorry." And she's like, "All right, cool," and she left. That's how much.
There's nothing wrong with that, though. That is her personal preference. That is not my life. That is not your life. But that is her life. And you were respectful enough to say, sweetheart, I'm sorry. This is just not what I'm into. But thank you for coming. And be careful on your ride home. You know, that's a gentleman. Because you can't be judgmental. You can't put her down for her hustle. Just because it's not you and it's not me.
Everybody's dealt different cards in life.
That's it. And let it be a no judgment zone. Let's not judge people. Let people be who the fuck they are. That's why we have, you know, mass murders and, you know, crazy shit, because people are uncomfortable with other people that are comfortable with their sexuality. Let people be comfortable in their sexuality.